Hello, my 5th and 6th grade students. I love this time with you every week, and I'm so happy that you're here again. My name is Michelle, if we haven't met before, and we're gonna have an excellent time today. So, our series is called Level Up. No, it's called Updates. What am I talking about? And we are leveling up our maturity. And this week we are talking about language, how important our language is and our words, and what we can do with them. So, I have a question for you. What is the hardest tongue twister that you know? Think about it. All right, keep that in mind for this episode of The Loop Show, and I'll see you right after the show. Bye-bye.
If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? Oh.
Does the tongue ever get twisted?
Never. Hang on for the loop.
4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
I'm Ricky.
I'm Jamie, and this is a stack of tongue twisters. Let's give one a try.
77 benevolent elephants.
Oh, that is really hard.
77 benevolent elephants. What you got?
Okay, a loyal warrior will rarely worry why we rule. I think tongue twisters are so fun. I'm geeking out over tongue twisters.
All right, next one. Give Papa a cup of proper coffee and a cup.
You get louder.
I do. I also thought if I did it in an accent, it would help me.
What was the accent?
Give Papa a cup of proper coffee and a copper coffee cup. I don't know.
Did it help?
It didn't at all.
To begin to toboggan, first buy a toboggan, but don't buy too big a toboggan. Too big a toboggan is too big a toboggan to buy to begin to toboggan. Ah, I almost did it. It was almost impressive.
Words are hard, and today we're talking about how words matter. Now, Jamie, do your words ever get you in trouble?
All the time. One time I repeated some gossip that I had heard about a girl, and then that girl actually heard me repeating the gossip. I felt horrible.
I'm cringing for you.
Thank you. How about you, Ricky?
Yeah, in elementary school, there's someone in our class, and their last name only very loosely rhymed with underwear sniffer, and we teased them, and I still to this day wish I could have taken it back.
That is sad.
It wasn't good.
A lot of junk can come out of our mouth.
Whether it's curses or complaints or even unhappy grunts. But at the same time, a lot of good can come out of our mouths.
Yeah, like compliments or kind words or praise. Our words have weight.
So how can we tame our tongue so that our words don't destroy friendships?
We need a maturity update.
A language update.
Woohoo! And we're gonna do that by learning how to mind our mouth.
How to say things with maturity. Example 1, the milk is bad. Immature translation.
Ew, milk is bad. Mom, I'm not gonna drink the milk, Mom. Like, milk is just cow pus. Why would you drink that?
And now, the mature translation.
I don't prefer this milk. May I please have something else to drink?
Example 2, I need food. Immature translation.
I am so hungry, like literally starving. Would you please just make me a sandwich? I haven't eaten since breakfast. Peanut butter and jelly? Gross. No, I'm hungry. Please just make me food.
Mature translation.
I'm feeling kind of hungry. Would you help me make a sandwich?
Example 3, we don't agree. Immature translation.
You're wrong. I'm right. What's that? I'm louder. That's what makes me right. You wanna go? I'm a black belt, man. What you got on me? Nothing. Fart bucket.
Mature translation.
You know, I disagree, but I do see where you're coming from. Maybe we should take a break before we get too heated.
The final example. I didn't like that experience. Immature translation.
That was literally the worst thing ever. I hated it so much. Can you please just get me out of here?
Mature translation.
That was interesting. It wasn't for me, but I sure am glad that I tried it.
If you want to be more mature, be mindful of the things you say. Practice these simple phrases, and you will see your maturity grow.
It says in the book of James that our words are like a tiny spark.
We can burn it all down with just our words.
He also says that our tongue is like the rudder of a ship.
In other words, our entire lives can be steered by how we choose our words.
That's pretty weighty for something that we often do without a thought.
Ooh, hello, mystery hand. Goodbye. All right, here's our challenge. We wanted to demonstrate what it looks like for your mouth to steer the ship. We came up with the Motor Mouth Challenge. Get your motorized ship from one side of the track to the other using only your mouth. Best time not only wins, but gets the good mouthwash.
Of course, there's a bad mouthwash on the Luke Show.
Yes. Oh, great. All right, thanks, Mystery Hand. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so Jamie is going to control this ship using her mouth and make it go all the way through the obstacle course, through the tunnel, around the cone, weave through the tiny cones, and finish off the ramp. We're gonna see who can go faster. Jamie, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go.
Oh, wow.
It actually ate it through.
Oh, you made it through.
Yay! That's exciting. So now I need to figure out how to like make it flip.
Is there like a kick flip button?
Oh my.
Oh, I think you could kick it into hyperdrive.
Oh, I don't know how to get to stop. I just pressed the button again. There we go.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Ah, thank you.
Doing great.
Darn. Oh, that's not a good sound. Ah, there she is. I can't get it to get right where I want it to. There we go. All right, let's see if I can get it.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, weave. Okay, good. Now
All right.
You just gotta weave between those cones. There you go.
All right.
Good. Just a little turn. Just a little pivot.
Pivot.
Little pivot. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Go forward
Or backwards.
or backwards.
I can't see. Did I make it around the cone?
You did. All right, keep going just a little bit further.
Oh, further?
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. That works. That works.
Okay.
Go ahead,
I
keep
actually, okay.
Okay. All right. Good. Good. Jamie, you're doing so good. You're almost there.
Yeah.
Ah, you did it!
Yay!
Very nice.
I did it!
I think your time was around 3 minutes.
Yay!
Great.
I'll take it.
I did all that with my mouth. It's time for the quiz thing. Let's talk about bad words, cusses, swear words, profanity. Are we allowed to do this? What's the big deal? Words are just words. And if you're not sure what words are off limits, allow me to give you a long and loud list of all the bad words I currently know. Are you ready? Get your notebooks out. Here we go. Deep breath. Are you crazy? I'm not trying to get fired today. Besides, you don't need a list from me. I'm sure you already know some no-no words. We have to watch what comes out of our mouths, especially while traveling. In what country is it illegal to swear in public? Is it A, Germany, B, Mexico, C, Italy, or D, New Zealand? Germany, Mexico, shout it out. Use your mouth and shout out an answer. If you said B, wash your mouth out with soap and try again. It's not Mexico, it's D. In New Zealand, if you cuss in public, march your potty mouth straight to jail, or at least pay a $250 fine. That makes half a swear $125. Half a swear is that thing where you stop yourself halfway through saying a bad word. It's something a lot of parents do. Your mouth might not land you in jail, but it can get you in hot water. During World War II, a new phrase was coined about just how dangerous our mouths can be. What was that phrase? Was it A, mind your P's and Q's? B, loose lips sink ships? C, straight from the horse's mouth? Or D, stay calm and hush up? If you said B, that was a smart use of your mouth muscles. Good job, I heard you. You used your mouth to make a correct statement. Loose lips sink ships was a slogan plastered on posters during World War II to discourage unguarded talk. Because there were spies all about. So many spies. So many spies sneaking around. And if you were running your loose lips, you could say something to the wrong person and they could, in turn, use that information to sink one of your ships. People could lose their lives because of your unguarded talk. So think about your chatterbox and how often you talk. Our brains go, hey, say this. And the next thing you know, it's out there. And if it's ugly, you're like, I shouldn't have said that. Thanks a lot, brain. And your brain's like, I didn't know what to do. I gave you some words, so I didn't know if they were good. Jesus went deeper. He said, your mouth is how your heart speaks. He said, a good man brings good things out of the good stored up in his heart. And an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in his heart. For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. That's from Luke chapter 6, verse 45. Jesus is just saying, your words head in the same direction that your life is headed. If your heart is pointed towards Jesus, your words show that. And if not, there's no telling what might slip out. And we all know what it feels like to be crushed by words. I mean, maybe someone said something to you that wasn't true. Maybe someone you love lied to you. Or maybe someone called you a name that really hurt or told you that you weren't wanted. That feels awful. But now think about the flip side. Maybe you talked bad about somebody behind their back. Or maybe you lied to someone. Or maybe you attached a name to someone that they didn't deserve. Ouch. We've all seen or felt words do major damage. We've all heard and said some bad words. So how do you fix it? Go back to the root. Start at the heart. Let's get a language update by asking for forgiveness in the places where our loose lips sank some ships. Let's replace our list of rude words with life-giving words. Let's point our heart towards Jesus so that our mouth heads in that direction too. If we store up good things in our heart, that'll be what pours out. Let's all of us speak well. I'm the Quiz Man. Goodbye!
Okay, so for round 2, it is Ricky's turn. So let's count him down. 3, 2, 1, go! Woohoo! Oh, it's going, it's going. Yeah, you're out, you're out. Nice, nice, nice. Another turn. Yeah, that'll work. To the left. Yeah. 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 Oh, no. Yeah, back up a little. To the, that way. Yeah. Okay, stop. I don't know. We're like turning this into a team effort. Yes. No. Boop, boop. Can you see? Oh, okay, then I'll stop. Yeah, go, go, go! Whee! Yay, Ricky!
What was my time? 1:30. 1:30!
Oh boy,
Yes.
you're the winner.
Wow, thank you. Okay, so like on the topic of like minding your mouth, the only way I think I was able to make it through was just taking very small little nudges.
Yep, I'm not even good at this with my hands, let alone my mouth. So that was really hard work. But we both did it.
Hooray!
Yay! We minded our mouths.
Hi, Mom. We're talking about how you encourage me with your words a lot.
Well, I am so glad to hear that.
Yeah.
You're like one of the most positive and optimistic people I know. You're always like an includer and like down to like be there for people.
Thank you, Chad.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that, for real.
Thank you so much for just being one of my best friends, and thank you for keeping me humble and encouraging me to just look more like Jesus every single day. So I really appreciate it. Appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much, and everything that you've spoken into my life. I seriously appreciate you, and I'm so grateful to have you as my friend.
Oh.
Thank you for always encouraging me with your words. God has used you so many times to lift me up, and you always know exactly what to tell me, and I'm so lucky to have you as my friend, and I love you so, so much.
Oh, thank you, Danny. That was a nice surprise. Honestly, those words encouraged me so much, and I love you too, and I'm so glad we get to be in each other's lives.
Why are you so encouraging?
It's
from educating myself and understanding what fills people up and being able to identify what is good for the people around me.
Because I like being included in things myself. And so I'm like, you know, the best way to get somebody involved is like let them know they're like wanted.
And also knowing that I like to treat others as I want them to treat me.
I get that. It's always sad when somebody is like not encouraging you with words and bringing you down.
It is, and it's hurtful, and it can really stick with a person. So it's important for us to think carefully about our words and then also to be really intentional at times.
Thoughtful words matter, and kind words matter, even if it's just like the smallest compliment. It can go a long way.
Saying one small thing that hits them where like their passions and like where their deepest thoughts are, and like it could have been a passing thought for you, but that thing could have like meant so much to that person.
It just means a lot that people notice, and especially things that you take time to put effort in.
I think that the more you say encouraging words, it comes easier, but it's a practice that we need to start.
It doesn't take much also to say something kind to somebody else.
You could come up with this giant speech and it like not affect anyone, or you could say like one quick sentence and it makes that person think about that for like the next month.
Even the satisfaction after complimenting someone and how good you feel after that, it's just so cool.
Here's your maturity update. Be quick to listen and slow to speak. Take back control of your chatterbox. If you find yourself saying things you don't mean, slow down. Listen. Let other people speak first. Then think. Weigh your words. Then speak words that help. Speak words that heal and build. And say what you mean to say. Speak well and point people to Jesus.
So Ricky was our winner, so I am smelling his minty fresh mouthwash over here. Meanwhile, I have not been brave enough to smell my not minty fresh mouthwash. Should I give it a sniff? Oh my. It smells like dirty socks.
Oh!
Why am I laughing with joy? I don't know.
So we are going to take our mouthwashes, we are going to swish them, and then we will spit it out into our little spit tray. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah, gross.
Is that just straight up vinegar? Now my mouth smells like a foot.
Oh man, do you want some real mouthwash to wash it down?
They gave me some real mouthwash, thank you.
Man, my breath smells minty fresh. How about you?
Yeah, now it does. Oh my gosh. Woo-wee.
When it comes to maturity, updating our language might be the most important step that we make.
What comes out of our mouth can either point people to Jesus or it could point them away from him.
So this week, start with taming your tongue by starting with your heart.
Be quick to listen and slow to speak.
Remember, words have weight.
Steer your ship in the right direction.
And this week, as you speak words that give life, remember to
enjoy the ride.
Okay, so taming your tongue takes practice, but it's worth it and it's really, really important because as Christians, the things that we say don't just represent us, they represent Christ. And so ask yourself, are the things that are coming out of your mouth teaching people who Jesus is, or are they pointing away from him? Do you need to update your mouth? And this can be really overwhelming. So what's one thing that you can do this week to help remind you to think before you speak? Let's pray. Father, I thank you that you are Lord over everything. You're Lord over our minds and you're Lord over our tongues. So God, help us to be reminded to be loving and to be good examples of who Jesus is through the things that we say and how we say them. In your name we pray, amen. We can't wait to hear stories about how people come to know more about Jesus through what comes out of your mouth. And remember, even if this is hard, we are always praying for you.
That was a great lesson, and I'm glad that we learned that our words have power, and we need to use our words to build other people up instead of tear them down, right? Okay, so the fun's not over yet. What we have to do is go to the Kport Online page below this video. There's a button that you press, and it'll give you the activities for this week, which is a really fun activity, and discussion questions to do with your family. All right, sound good? All right, I'll see you next week at Kport Online. Bye-bye.